So before creating the unit, of course, you have to wash the hair. Now they recommend to not use shampoo, only water. And the curl definition is amazing. After all of the hair was washed, the next thing to do is moisturize. So I use coconut oil, just a little bit, massage it through my hands, and evenly distribute it through every single bundle. Now it's time to get started with the unit. So I use the argan oil dome cap, and to secure it onto the head, I actually use these pins that you're really supposed to use when sewing, but I didn't have any T-pins, so you gotta improvise. That is the key. Now when it comes to securing the closure, you want to make sure to get it super tight. So use the pins to hold it down on the dome cap, and don't be afraid to stretch it. The point is that you want your closure to lay flat and look as realistic as possible. Now when it comes to securing the closure, you want to start off by going under the lace and pulling it through and making a knot. Now be sure not to go through the elastic band on the dome cap, because if you do, you will not be able to stretch it once the unit is finished. Now as you go under, you want to pull it through and pull it through the string, and you're making a knot. Yeah, it's a little difficult to kind of see right here, but that's all I'm doing is making a knot to make sure that it's super secure. And then I just keep going under and over until one side of the closure is secured. Now to make sure that your closure is as flat as possible, it's okay to move the T-pins to make it tighter. And now as you can see, I am doing the knot method that I was talking about on the other side. You want to do one side of the closure first, and then you're going to work on the other side as you see here, and it's the same process. Going under and through the closure, not to get on the elastic band, and keep going. And once you finish this side, what you're going to do is just start working your way to the back, and you're going to complete securing the closure. it's time to start sewing down the bundles. As you can see, I use the pins to secure the hair to give me a guide to work with. Now, being that this is my second time making a wig, it is a little difficult every time to start. As you can see, I was going the wrong way, which made it a headache at first, but I eventually got the trick. You want to go under the other way, not this way. This is the correct way to do it. It's easier. I mean, each one has the same results, but this is a lot easier, as you can see. When you're finishing up your unit, be sure to sew the last track onto the closure. This helps to eliminate seeing any spaces in your hair. Now, after you're done, you want to cut out the dome cap part that is underneath the lid. And now it's time to customize. You want to start off by taking off the lace that's at the front of the unit. And then you're going to go in with tweezers, preferably sharp ones, and create the part as well as the edges for your unit. Now when it comes to creating the edges, you want to make them as dense as possible. So go in row by row and start removing hair. Now this is very tricky. I will say I haven't mastered it yet, but I got the job done. Here you can see the difference between the two. And now this is the final product. I'm probably going to do some more customization, but this is where we'll end for now. I decided to add some clips on the side of the closure as well as behind it. And then I also added an elastic band just for security. This can't fly off. So I decided to leave some of my edges out to help make the unit look more realistic. And I just took water, went through the entire unit as well as my leave out to make it blend. So after I went through the entire unit with water, the next thing I wanted to focus on were my edges. So I used Cantu's Control Paste, is one of their new products that actually just launched in Ulta. And I used it to blend my edges with the hair to make it look more realistic. And this is the final product. As you can see, it blends great with my hair and I am a fan. Stay tuned, I will be doing a tutorial to show you different ways that you can style your hot kinky hair. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching.